All right, hey everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin. I am your host, Tone Vays, coming to you live as the sun is setting here in Dubai, which is why I really wanted to bring you this stream. And you should see this gorgeous view. I have like 3 minutes before the sun sets, so I'm just going to show it to you. Let me mute that. So, the plant's in the way. Okay, I'm gonna try to move this while my camera is on it this way. I needed to. Priority one was, look at that. You got the Burj Al Arab in the background. That is the 7-star hotel. Not the only 7-star hotel. Apparently, there's like 8 of them. I really thought it was the only one. And you see the sun setting right there behind the building. And caught it at a great time. A few minutes earlier would have been nice, but it's the best I could do. So I'm gonna slide this back so you can see me as well. There we go. Now you get both. You get a little bit of the sunset glow. I'm just gonna move the camera. There we go. So I'm in the background a little bit, and you have the hotel. All right, how's everybody doing? Let me get the laptop. We're gonna sit back and relax. Not much relaxing lately. Just working on the financial summit, which is now just a few days away, which is why there haven't been many streams, but it's always nice. I'm hanging out at a friend's villa. Some of you may know this friend of mine. He attended the very first financial summit, but he's not a very public person, so I'm not gonna dox his name or anything like that. But yeah, beautiful little rooftop on the villa here for the stream. All right, let's see what's going on in a live chat, and then I'm gonna take a look at charts, and then we have dinner in a little bit, so this will be a shorter stream. I can't believe I haven't been streaming from here all week long. Just like the most gorgeous view. I've just been busy either hanging out, meeting people, trying to sell the final rooms at the financial summit. I kind of miss the days when I used to just travel and not have any responsibilities other than doing the stream. And I'm really considering going back to that. All right, what's going on in the live chat? Hey, Mark, thank you so much for your super chat. I don't really want to look at Doge, but I'll take a look. I'll be in Bali. I'm heading off to Bali tomorrow. All right, let's go to the charts. Is everything still working? Or is my internet weak? All right, I guess the internet isn't working great out here on the roof. If we get disconnected again, I will switch over to my cell phone hotspot. All right, I see my moderators posted something in the chat. I'll keep an eye on that as well. All right, we should be good now, right? I'm assuming we're good. Let's go to screen share. Oh, Twitter. Yeah, this chart wasn't working before. It was weird. Now it's back. It wasn't working before. I wonder if this is going to keep trading later on. We will see. Daily chart. I'm really happy Elon Musk is buying Twitter, and I hope he fires them all. Like every single one of those people working at Twitter. I hope he fires them all. They don't deserve that job. All right. Monthly chart, no comment really. We'll comment on it at the end of the month or next month. Oh shit, this is the end of the month, February 28th. Let's just wait for the month to end and see how the next month opens. Our triangle, we are still in the descending triangle. I can extend it a smidge, and we are still within the rules of the triangle. But we are on the edge of breaking above the triangle. For now, we stay with the triangle and don't count our chickens before they hatch. Our allocation chart, we have started the new candle above my entry zone. We are now just 1 day into it. I am gonna, man. I'm gonna give this one more day, but I may or may not stream tomorrow. So I have my flight to Bali tomorrow. I will try to stream from the airport. And if I stream from the airport, I might put on a bullish position here, but it's also the weekend. I don't really want to put on today's Friday already, right? And so because it's Friday, I just don't like entering trades on a Friday. I'd rather do it on a Monday. So I'm probably gonna wait till Monday, and then Monday, if we are in the zone, I will start putting in a bullish allocation. Daily chart. The daily chart got up to the 128-day moving average and completely got rejected. Right now, the most perfect thing would be for a pullback to the 50-period moving average, and then a move from the 50-period moving average up to the top of the channel, and then a pullback to the 250 to the 128-day moving average, and then a breakout above the channel. So for now, we're gonna just leave that thing where it is. I think this is still a possibility, and I'm still open to that possibility. So this is, I don't know idea what happened in the last hour. Oh, stock market open. That's what happened in the last hour. So here's the most interesting thing about the stock market. If you look at the Financial Summit Twitter handle, I've constantly been showing you guys this chart. Hopefully it'll refresh on the chart. There it is. October is historically one of the best months in the stock market, is October. So I am waiting for October to continue to be higher, especially October of midterm election years, which this is. So I have been bullish on the stock market this entire month, and I've been bullish on Bitcoin this entire month because they're correlated. I actually want to leave this where it is because I'm going to start talking about it for next month. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to paste it in there. And now I'm just going to go to the Financial Summit handle. And we tweeted out, guys, please follow the Financial Summit handle. Next year, there's not going to be anything related to trading on my personal account. It's only going to be here. I'm just going to be one of the contributors on the Financial Summit Twitter handle. You won't even know which one is me. And there'll be other contributors like we have now. We have multiple contributors to the Financial Summit Twitter handle. So right here, we tweeted out that the probability of a 50 basis point hike was 0.3. I didn't Photoshop this. This was the actual probability on the CME website. that there was a 99.7% chance of a 75 basis point rate hike and only a 0.3% chance of a 50 basis point rate hike. This is ridiculous. You can see my vote. I think the Fed is going to raise rates 50 basis points, not 75. This is the most, if I could place a bet, imagine placing like $10,000 on this bet or $1,000 on this bet. That is 99.7% to 1. That's like, I don't even know what that multiple is. That's 1,000 to 1 multiple. Okay. And you want to see what it is now? This is why people in general are dumb. Look at it now. It was 15% earlier today, and I bet you it's even higher now. No, 15.5%. Okay. How the hell does something go from 99.7% down to 84% in a matter of days? Look at when we tweeted this. I'm actually the one that tweeted this. I tweeted this on what day? This was October 25th. This was 3 freaking days ago. You're telling me that 3 days ago, the probability was 0 that the Fed was going to raise rates 50 basis points. And now suddenly, like magic, that probability is 15%. So this tells you that no one knows what the hell they're talking about. Absolutely no one. Okay. Don't listen to anyone, especially on mainstream media, because they're all pretty much clowns. All right. There's no such thing as a 0.3% chance that the Fed was only going to raise rates 50 basis points. Okay. I personally think this 15% is too low. The probability should be closer to 25% that the Fed is going to raise interest rates 50 basis points and not 75 basis points. And let's see what happens. If the Fed does raise interest rates only 50 basis points, the stock market is going to go up like a freaking bandit. And this is why the stock market is rising, because the probability that the Fed is not going to raise rates that fast is going down. Okay. All right. So now that we are done talking about the interest rate, and I still think that 50 basis points is going to be the most likely outcome for this round of Fed rate hikes. This is going to take place on November 2nd. I have talked many times about the Fed FOMC announcement drift. If you have not read this paper, it's an absolute must. You should read the paper and understand how the market reacts to the Fed. And then there is another update to this paper from 2018 by Liberty Street Economics. So you want to read this as well. All right, real quick, the financial summit. You can see how many rooms we have left. I believe we have about 6 villas left. Let me go here. We have about 6 villas left. Product conferences, financial summit. If you refresh the page, you get the latest number of villas available. And here it is. We have 6 villas left. And with 4 days to go, we'd love to fill these villas with the best people to talk trading and investing. So join us at the Financial Summit. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. All right, talked about the daily chart. Let's look at the correlation between the stock market and Bitcoin. As you guys know, I expected the stock market to rise. Been talking about it for a long time. This weekly MRI buy and the monthly MRI buy. I am anticipating that the stock market will go up to new all-time highs, and let's see how that goes. There's the correlation. Let's go to a 10-minute time frame. You can see how the market rallied right at the open. That's the 9:30 a.m. candle. That's the open. This sets up really nicely for the 10 a.m. reversal. In 20 minutes, there's going to be a potential high probability 10 a.m. reversal, especially when the market rallies this much. The market has rallied 30 points as it opened. If the market rallies any more into 10 a.m., If the market is sitting at a 40-point rise into 10 a.m., that creates a nice probability short trade at 10 a.m. I'm not going to be streaming this at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to be done in a few minutes. And just like the daily chart, the Bitcoin chart is completely correlated with that. You can see it by the candles right there. Actually paying attention to what numbers really. Finwiz is down. What did they announce this morning? University of Michigan consumer sentiment? That can't be it. Home sales, employment, PCE maybe. There was nothing that important today this morning. I don't know what economic metric it was. None of this stuff is all that important. Personal income, well, the government certainly, they only care about your personal income as to how much they can tax. Odds that Bitcoin breaks 25K before Christmas, 30%. 30% chance Bitcoin breaks 25K before Christmas. Elon took over Twitter is probably the greatest news for free speech since, like, I don't know, Donald Trump. Not really Donald Trump. I was gonna say since Abraham Lincoln, but then I realized that Abraham Lincoln actually took away free speech. Took me a second to think about that. Abraham Lincoln suspended lots of media publications in order to push lots of propaganda for the Civil War from his side. So Abraham Lincoln did a lot of good. He also did a lot of bad. Like everyone. All right. I'm going to be wrapping this up. Someone asked me to look at Doge. We'll look at Doge. Nothing is really going on with the Russian currency, so no reason to really look at that. Let's look at shitcoins. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, it's the Elon Musk buying Twitter. Yeah, a lot of people think he's gonna add Doge to it. That could have been a decent trade. What did it go up? Doge versus Bitcoin? It's 30%. 30% if you bought into Doge and Elon Musk buying Twitter, because people think he's gonna add Doge as like the currency inside Twitter. Maybe he will. Who knows? Doge is now 8 cents again. Yeah, you still have to like zoom out, you know. Oh, look at that. Look at the MRI buy on Doge. Anyone trading the MRI monthly could have picked up Doge right there. They did well. It's been a good month for Doge. Yeah, 30%, 40%. No comment on Doge. I mean, I still think it's going to zero. No comment on Ethereum, really. All right, guys, I want to get going. There's zero COVID restrictions to travel to Georgia. There is a PCR or vaccine restriction to travel to Dubai. Bali has a allows for medical exemptions. to travel to. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider a last minute trip to the financial summit in gorgeous Bali, Indonesia, and follow us on Twitter and follow us on Instagram. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. One more look at Burj Al Arab, and follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I tweet out stories every single day of like what I do with my life. So follow me on Instagram, guys. There's only one Tone Vays on Instagram. I don't have a check mark there. Maybe one day, but please follow me on Instagram. Bye, guys.